Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick from the ZXspectrum 128K. I'm looking at Gauntlet 3, the final quest. The original Gauntlet was an arcade game from Tengen, converted to the Spectrum in 86 and then a sequel in 1987. This one's published by US Gold in 1991. It's a maze 3D game, and this time it's isometric as I select my character. Now, the original game had 4 characters. This one gives you 4 additional ones, including an Iceman, Neptune the Merman, but we'll probably pick this woman because she's quite nice on the eye. Anyway, let's see how we get on with this game. So it's isometric, all the other ones were top down. It's going to be a bit monochrome this. Also come out on the Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST and Commodore 64. Be interested to see what it's like on other systems which might have an additional bit of colour. So I think the idea is the same. Go around, don't get killed by ghosts, destroy the bits that they get generated from, collect keys, get through doors and exits and get to the next stage. So already, I'm finding it a little bit tricky with the view here. I suppose it's a bit like this view, Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters, if you've seen that review. If not, check it out already. Now, this woman might be a bit cold. She looks like she's just in a bikini. There are other characters as well. So there's 4. Firer, which I think this woman is, Merlin, Questor the Elf, so they were the original 4. And now you've got an additional 4. Pastor the Petrus the Rockman, Dracolis the Lizard Man, Blizzard the Iceman, Neptune the Merman again, and someone else. Who was the other one? I don't know. Someone that does other stuff. Now you must, well done Nick, this is great reviewing. You must collect treasures and free the magical kingdoms from the tyranny of the evil person. If you are the evil person, then comment below. Now, it's 1 to 2 players. As you can see on the right, the Iceman, he's not here. He hasn't turned up. Iceman's probably Kimi Räikkönen, isn't he? I'm the woman on the left. My life is ticking down there in the bottom. We got potions we collect, and there's combinations to unlock doors as well. Now, don't expect, if you go past this green goo, and I destroy this thing here, don't expect expert gameplay here. These reviews are always about how you would have got on your first or second go. You wouldn't necessarily have read all the instructions. Was it easily doable as this guard goes back and forth? Would you gone back and played it again or not? I'm not mind. What's that arrow there? I'm not minding it so far. You can collect food to make your energy go up at certain points. Each character you pick, it's gone cyan, has a different weapon. Easier in multiple players. So do you like Gauntlet top-down view, traditional, or do you like this isometric? I would have to say I like the original better. I like the simplicity of it. This one, it's not quite as quick, but it's not slowing down as much as I thought it would. Games that try this a little bit, well, I suppose, Ghostbusters, that other game, the real Ghostbusters, it wasn't quite isometric as this, but it slowed down more. This has got quite a good engine on it. It's isometric play. The first isometric game I played was Night Law on the, by Ultimate on the ZXspectrum 48K. These guys will drain your energy, but my energy is not going down a great deal. Will I get off level 1? I don't know, but I'm glad I've already got through 1 of the doors. Now, I can't find any keys anywhere. There'll be different monsters here with zap you with different energy. There's traditional ghosts, like in the original game, wizards and other various monsters. Is that something I can pick up there? I'm finding it a bit hard to see what I'm doing. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. If you completed it, let me know. How much time does it take to do? I didn't know about this game back in the day. I never knew that Gauntlet went 3D isometric like this. Oh, it's all gone a bit red. So apologies, red and black. I know some people have struggled with these sort of like colour schemes, but we'll try and get out of it. At least it looks a bit warmer. And now, this woman in her bikini is being chased by all these old wizard men. Surely that must be an offence somewhere. But, of course, she is blowing them all up. Right, okay, there's food up there. I'm looking for keys, but that might not be what you need to do. Occasionally there's skull and bones about the place. Look for all the food. I understand this game come with a security thing, like a security wheel to get through various doors. I haven't got that, so I might not be able to go through certain bits. But we're seeing how the game plays. It sounds okay. It's a marvel on the 128K. Overall, it's one of those games I think for me it's falling in the category of very, very clever, but I wouldn't play it a great deal because, you know, the playability is all right, but it's what is it? It's just not entertaining me to a great extent. I might be hard to please. But yeah, do check out games like, it's better than Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which was 3D like this as well. It's moving quite fast at a fast rate. That's impressive. Is that the right door? I might have gone back the way I came. Oh no, it's gone magenta, so we've gone somewhere different. A map will be quite useful for this. I'm sure I'm just going, trying to find the exit door. My favourite female character control has always been Lara Croft in Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 1, come out in 1996 a bit later, followed by Fyra, that woman in Golden Axe. Do 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 diddle do 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 do. This could well be her. She's got no shoes on either. It's very dangerous here, and I don't know what those wizards are up to chasing this poor woman. It might as well have the Benny Hill music going. Yes, that same sort of un-PC-ness, isn't it? Here they come. Now that would be a great chip tune on this game. It would change the whole perspective of the game. Anyway, if you watch this far into the commentary and you're even past that bit where I just did the Benny Hill music, it might be a case that you like this kind of stuff. If so, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you want to know when new videos go up, click that bell notification as well. If you're on here on a traditional PC, and it will send you an email, I think, when new videos go up. But I will link most of the time on my Twitter feed, Jenkins7Nick, that Twitter channel. I will put up links to new videos that go up. And there's quite a bit of other nonsense there as well, if you want to follow me on there. Right, anyway, but all the action happens on YouTube, really. Let's keep it on YouTube. YouTube is fun. Right, Maze 3D, isometric, 1 to 2 players. I'm the only player here. US gold, 91, 128k. Let's see how far I can get before the Benny Hill music starts again. Right, okay. Let's get round. Benny Hill did come out on the ZXspectrum. You might have seen that review. We've live streamed it a few times. It's huge, huge sprites you get controlling that, and it is quite funny. Been meaning to go back to that with a poke on it to see how far I could possibly get on the thing. Beep, beep. I sound a bit like Roadrunner then. Massive thank you to the members as well that's keeping this channel running. If you want to become a member, then click on the join button below. It isn't compulsory, but it does help me improve. I seem to put out full-time content on a part-time basis because I have to work as well. But if I was full-time, I imagine the videos I get that bit better, especially the Friday chat and all that sort of stuff. Right, there's these ghosts. They home in on you. I think my favourite colour scheme is the red, you know. It looks a bit hellish. I would like to see a yellow sort of one. It's going to like magenta, green, cyan, and red, isn't it, really? The Iceman hasn't melted yet. Looking a bit like the Silver Surfer from the Marvel show. The woman on the left, though, I'm controlling, she doesn't look very happy. She doesn't look very happy at all. Probably she's really cold and she wants a coat. Don't know why she can't have a coat or some decent shoes. Do not know why. You have to like talk to Tengen, who did the original arcade game. I don't think Gauntlet 3 the final quest come out on an arcade coiner. There might be some other versions of Gauntlet 3 on well, the SNES, which isn't quite like this. But I will have to get a note in the book to look at this on the Commodore Amiga as well, because it'll be different colour, and I might be able to see a few more things making it more obvious what I need to do. It's following the themes similarly of the original Gauntlet as far as I can see. It's just giving you extra characters and it's in isometric. Right, but I am getting a bit more lost here because you can't see too much of the screen. Oh, there's another up arrow. Well, obviously we need to get up there. Maybe I'm finding my way. Right, that's where I come from before. So we're going up, up, and up. Just keep going up, big nose. I think that's the strategy here. So this won't be a complete walkthrough. We won't be completing it to its conclusion. This is quite accurate how my first or second go would have been. It's quite generous with the strength it's given you. See, my life power is still on 1620. When it goes to 0, you're doomed, so I'm not going to die anytime soon. There's obviously might be the baby first level stage that even nincompoops can complete, which I won't. That bridge looks familiar. Have we gone round in a big circle? I hope not. I was hoping to find an exit. This is back where we started, wasn't it? Oh no! And we're right back here where we started from. Ah, what? Oh dear. So obviously there's something quite critical I've missed. All the enemies' regeneration points have, well, regenerated. I suppose that's quite common of a regeneration point. So there's probably something fundamental that I haven't quite got here that I should have done. The ghosts are back. As we know, ghosts can't travel through a wall, at least these ones can't. Perhaps they're not ghosts, perhaps they're monsters instead. If you are a monster ghost, then comment below and explain to me what the dynamics are. Let's go back across here in case there is something that we missed. I don't want to go around in a big circle again. So, you know, other gauntlets you can do 4 players with a few of you 2 joysticks and stretching over the keyboard. This one looks like it's just 2 players, but you know, I don't think 128k could have done all the programming to work out 4 people going around the place. That is for sure. Probably a lot more fun in 2 player, with 2 of you talking rubbish rather than just 1. Oh, there's a logbook there. Occasionally stuff comes out the ground, you can see. I don't know what the relevance of that is. Probably stuff that it wants to kill you. These lands are quite, well, dangerous. I wouldn't mind seeing a game like this, Golden Axe. I think there might have been one on one of the PlayStation or PC in 3D. Didn't really take off as much. If you know more about that, then comment in the comment section below. Well, I think I should have chosen Merlin the Wizard instead, or maybe Draconis the Lizard Man. So even if you complete the game, you can have different experiences, different characters. And here there are 8 of them, but I think they all move at a similar speed, just that they might have different weapons. Right, there's a tree there, so it looks like someone's looking out of it. Well, there's Green Ooze River, which probably ain't the best to go swimming in. Yeah, I don't think I can show you too much more of this. So, in summary then, great graphics, great sound, really well programmed, great presentation. It moves quite fast for the amount of stuff on the screen at the same time. I'm just finding it a little bit boring though. Although much more basic, the original Gauntlet for me was a bit more playable. But there will be big fans of this. Gauntlet aficionados would love seeing this game eventually in isometric. If they stuck with it for any length of time, they'd probably complete it and get a lot of enjoyment out of it. It's not something that a non-attention span newbie is going to be good at it straight away. But nice to see anyway. I'm getting lost in the reverie. Come out a bit late in the ZXspectrum's run, 1991, so I'm not sure how many people would have seen this, but more people might have seen it on the Atari ST or the Amiga in 16-bit glory, I'd imagine. Now, I keep walking around in case I can see a key or an exit point, because those original games, there was a choice of exits you need to find, and then it'll walk you to the next level. These levels are a bit more advanced, of course, with the 3D graphics, so maybe there's not quite as much on the tape as those basic overhead 2D ones would have been, and that might be a degree to it. Anyway, I've blasted so much stuff. My life force is still as strong as it ever was. So I think we will leave it here. So, you know, well worth checking out from a historical point of view if you're a Gauntlet fan. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Gauntlet III, the final quest on the ZXspectrum 128k, published by US Gold back in 1991. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.